what he called like the Amish milkmaid look, and recently he told me he has to eat his words because everybody dresses like an Amish milkmaid. Hello, welcome to my channel, Haylee Marie Vintage. Today I have a thrift haul here for you. So I have a good amount of things. Halloween is mainly the best time to go thrifting because they put out all their weird things that they think are too out there for normal people, which is great for me. I love all those things that are too weird for other people. So I go in for the Halloween section. I'm there for it. I live for it. It's the cheapest way to get vintage. So first up, I'm going to start with some housewares. These are all just kind of I got them because I needed them. This first one is like a little salad dressing guy. I make salad dressing a lot. This is a nice bottle and a nice way to display it. It has nice cuts in it. And then next up I have, you guessed it, teacups. So you can see this teacup here. It's a little bit wavy along the top and on the dish. And I also like that it's really basic white because I can put this guy in the microwave. Because a lot of teacups have gold on them, and so then you can't microwave them. Next up, I have just another mug here. I just liked it. It was hexagonal. I use mugs now that I work from home. I use them significantly more than I used to. So that is why I picked up this guy. And then next up, I have this little just white bowl. I'll use this for ice cream or to make one serving of guacamole or something like that. And then I also have this nice ceramic bowl, which is just the need for bowls increasing as both of us are home and we never have enough. Next up is another teacup. I thought this teacup was super cute. It's a heart shape with a heart shape in the teacup, and then they just sit together nice and cute. It has a little gold handle. I just thought this was so cute. Next up is one of my most exciting finds. This is a vintage perfume bottle. As you can see, the bulb has fallen apart, but I'm going to look into putting this together. I might find something plastic to kind of re-poof it out and then just kind of weave it together and get it rigged, because I don't need this to work. I just want to own it and have it look pretty on my vanity. So I'm going to look into fixing this or potentially just completely replacing the pump. I'm not quite sure how that works though. Okay, this next guy that I got, I think it's really, really fun. It's it was a hairdryer container, I think. I think it held a hairdryer. That's what it had in it, or labeled on it when I picked it up at Goodwill, but I thought it was cute. I'll just store something in it, or maybe I'll use it to carry things. I don't know. It's a little bit heavy to use as a purse or an actual bag, so I'll probably keep it to just a display piece for storage in it. And then now we're going to dig into the clothing. So I think all of this I found in the Halloween section at the thrift shops. They, like I said, they just mix in tons of vintage because they assume if you wear vintage, it's a costume, which is fine by me because they price it real cheap when they do that. Because normally vintage is really expensive. First up is not vintage. I just bought it because I thought it was cute. Somebody took the time to hand paint flowers onto this blouse. So this is a blouse that I'm going to take in to be my size, essentially. But it just has, this really beautiful painting of columbines on it, which is Colorado State flower. And so it will also be kind of homey. And so I was excited to find this, and I picked it up for, I think, $2.50 because it was 50% off. Next up, I got this for free from a friend. They were getting rid of it, and so they asked me if I wanted it, and I said, duh. So this is just a fun polyester 60s blouse, maybe 70s wild print. I could wear it with jeans, or I can wear it with a skirt. Next up, this was for sure in the Halloween section. It was $4, so a little bit pricier, but they assumed it was a Halloween costume. I would just consider this a fun Western shirt, and I will just be wearing it as a fun, casual Western shirt. Look at how cute this is. I'll probably style this with I have these little heeled Western styled boots, and then I can wear it with kind of whatever color of, I have a few different square dancing skirts, so I can wear it with one of those, and it'll be so cute. And then next up, this is not vintage, I think it's vintage, but it's probably 90s or 80s poodle skirt, just because the dog on it is more detailed than the dogs I feel I standardly see right now in costume shops, because it has googly eyes that I think they blink I don't know. It was just kind of creepy and weird, and it was pretty cheap, so I picked it up, and I thought it was really, really fun, and I liked the color, so that is kind of why I picked up this one. Next up, I have a dress. This is going to need a little mending. You'll see in the try-on that this kind of falls off my shoulders because it's smocking and the elastic is stretched out, so I just need to redo that and kind of tighten it up. In fact, I'll probably just straight up gather it and use just gathering stitches because I don't think I need the elastic there. But otherwise it fits me really well. It hugs me really tight in my waist the way I like, and then it hits the floor, and then it's just also really comfy, which is what I want in a dress these days. This one is also a good, I think that's 80s piece. I would say this is an 80s piece. This kind of reminds me of Laura Ashley. I don't think it is Laura Ashley, no, it's Little Lawns, so you know, their junior line, Lawnses. I think this is really cute. Again, it fits me really well, and it has this really cute little bow in the back, so that is this guy that I picked up there. Super cute. And then next up, I have this black skirt that somebody sewed this little family house on. Again, I think this is so cute. I love the rickrack on it. So this one has an elastic waist that doesn't fit me very well. So I'm actually going to chop the elastic off and just put in a waistband, and then I'll also shorten the skirt a little bit so it's a little bit more flattering on my height. So that's kind of what's in the mix for getting this one ready to go. But yeah, I'm just going to add, I think it'll just be like a 1-inch waistband, and then gather that, sew it back. It'll be a super fast project, and it'll make the skirt fit so much better because, as we know, elastic loses some of its life over time, and so this will help keep a better life on it, hopefully. Next up, I was very excited to find this. I think I paid $3 for this. This is another 80s prairie Laura Ashley type dress. This one I think is homemade, just with the facings and stuff. I really love this fabric. I love the big bows on the shoulder and the really poofy sleeves. I think this is so cute, and I can't believe I found it for $3. I'm telling you, the Halloween section is the best, especially for prairie and cottagecore stuff. I have a friend who, he used to go thrifting with me, and he'd always make fun of me for picking up what he called, the Amish milkmaid look, and recently he told me he has to eat his words because everybody dresses like an Amish milkmaid, and they call it cottagecore now, so I thought that was super funny, and I was very amused to hear that. Next up, I have a really fantastic 80s power suit, not power suit, but power office look. This is a office 80s look for a woman in power. I love the white, I love the sleeves, I like the shoulder pads, it nips me at the waist perfectly. This is just a fantastic 80s piece. And then we're getting down to my top 3 from this thrift trip. Like I said, Halloween's the best. I can't believe, because I think all of this was probably under $100. It might have even been under $70. It was nuts. But next up is this really beautiful, I would say a square dancing skirt. I think this is maybe a little bit more modern because it is serged, so I think it is probably more 70s or 80s square dancing, but it has a super sturdy waistband where they took time to put in the seatbelt belting to keep it from rolling, and so it just fits really well. I do need to iron this one, and I didn't iron it for the try-on, but it'll be much cuter once I iron it. And then it's just, yeah, this super cute little pink skirt, and I think I paid $3 for this, which is nuts, because to get this at a vintage shop in Seattle, I would be paying significantly more. Actually, even the thrift shops, most of the time in Seattle, I would be paying a lot more for. Next up, this one's going to need a lot of hemming, but it was, not a lot of hemming, a lot of alterations, but it was $3, so I'm excited about it. This is a beautiful, I would guess, 60s piece. It's by Vicky Vaughn. It's this really beautiful dress. This is only a 22-inch waist, but it is a maxi. It's a maxi, and then I don't know if you can tell on camera, there is a stain on the print here, so my plan is to take it up, or hem it. I don't know. I'm going to kind of figure out how I feel about the staining and try to, I think, get the staining out a little bit better. But I'm going to alter this by making it shorter, and then with that extra fabric usage, I'm going to add in 1 inch at the waistband, 2 inches at the waistband, and then 1 inch in the sleeve. So it'll be a project, but for $3, for such an amazing piece, I'm pretty okay with that. It'll be a journey. It'll probably be frustrating, and I could also potentially ruin the dress, which would be really sad, but a 22-inch waistline is just so crazy small that I am going to run that risk. Next up and last up is my favorite thrifting find of a really long time, actually probably since last Halloween. So this is a really cute 70s mini dress. It has these cute little lace trimmings, and I love the primary flower lace, not lace, ribbon that's in here, and the red buttons. And I actually like the mini length. I know I'm not usually a huge mini wearer, but I thought this was so pretty, and I paid $4 for this, which is absolutely insane because it is so cute. The only, my nitpick on it is it's maybe a little bit pilly, which could have been my bad. I might not have watched it great. And then I don't super love the elastic on the sleeves. There's potential I replace it with, a legitimate cuff. But honestly, I'm probably too lazy, and I love this dress so much as is, and I just want to wear it. But that is, the last thing I found, and yeah, I just thrift during Halloween, guys. It is the best time to find vintage because all of these were in the costume section, which I think is insane because I would not consider any of these costumes. I would wear all of these to work. It's just always amusing what people consider costumes when it comes to thrifting. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I am kind of back to thrift hauls. I've been actually going out thrifting. A lot of these thrift hauls are from October because October is when I thrift the most in the year. So I'm not currently going out right now because of the rising cases. But stay safe out there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to have you stick around and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!